All good? My name is Detective Connor Davidson. I'm with the Houston Police Department Homicide Division. I'm with Sergeant Gardner with Eastside Patrol. We're out here investigating a shooting that occurred at 7575 Office City. Eastside Patrol was dispatched out here for a shooting just occurred. When officers arrived, they located a male unconscious in a vehicle that was being driven by another citizen here. Attempted to render first aid, but HFD arrived and pronounced him on scene. We were able to gather a couple witnesses out here and review some surveillance footage. We're going to be looking for two Hispanic males, it appears. They were wearing all black, left on foot, unknown direction of travel at this time. It looks like an argument led up to this incident. We're not sure what exactly the argument is. The lead detective is Detective Michon. He's back at 1200 Travis interviewing witnesses at this time, hopefully getting more information.
Just to clarify, so that beige SUV, that's the SUV that was shot at, is what we've heard, is that correct?
He was shot outside the vehicle. The citizen was attempting to take him to the hospital before ambulance and everyone got here.
That citizen, what is the relation? We've heard that they might be related, that it's even his mom, anything like that?
Unknown relation at this time.
Where exactly did the shooting or the incident occur? Out in the back? Because we saw some tape back.
Incident occurred inside the apartment, like in the middle of the apartment.
The complex?
In the complex, kind of by the pool area.
There was a police presence going into an apartment here on property. Could you tell us more about that? Is it believed that the suspect may live here, anything like that?
We don't have any information that say that they believe here at this time. If anything, that might have been going to get private security footage or anything like that. But at this time, we don't have any belief that they live here.
The victim's age, could you give us a range on that? Do you have an exact age?
I do not have an exact age, and we don't have an identification on him at this point.
We've heard rumors that he was with another young man who was potentially the target of this. Anything to indicate that's accurate?
We don't have any information at this point. Hopefully, my partner, Detective Michon, is talking with every witness down there that can.
Are you guys able to count on the quality of the cameras or surveillance video?
The cameras that we've gotten so far, they're pretty decent. Hopefully, we'll be pushing out some information here shortly with regarding that aspect.
So they came around to the guard station to get help from the guards. Is that what happened?
I'm not sure the timeline of events or the incident, leading up to us getting called out here. I just know whenever patrol arrived, the vehicle was parked right there by the guard gate. The male suffered from an apparent gunshot wound. That's when HFD was already en route for the shooting and everything like that.
Could you talk about the weapons that the two shooters had? I know it's pretty early, but we've heard that they had potentially larger guns, long guns.
We don't have any, we have casings out there. I don't want to make any kind of statement regarding that right now. But we have some casings out there. That'll be hopefully further in the investigation we can figure out.
And if anybody has any information, where can they call?
You can call Homicide Division at 713-308-3600 or Crime Stoppers.
Do you have a time of exactly maybe when the shooting happened in the back of the complex and the victim arrived here out front? Do you have a time frame of that?
It was pretty instant when the victim arrived out here. I think it was right at 4:20 or 4:40, I believe, right around that time area.
When the car made this, where it's at right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
I'm Detective Connor Davidson with the Houston Police Department Homicide Division. My partner is Detective Michon, and this is Sergeant Gardner.
Can you say and spell your first and last name for us?
CONNORDAVIDSON.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. Thank you. All right, folks, this is Grizzy reporting live here off Office City in Gulf Creek. So at this time, the suspects had not been identified. If anybody has any information about the fatal shooting or any of the events leading up to it, please reach out to HPD. This is Grizzy reporting live here in Southeast Houston. HPD officers responded to a shooting. Upon arrival, they found a male deceased. He'd been shot, but it happened somewhere in the inside of the complex. Some citizen attempted to drive the victim to get help, and they did not make it very far because the victim was, you know, needing help immediately. HFD arrived and the victim was pronounced deceased. Investigation is underway. This happened right here inside the complex, somewhere in the middle of the complex. They said the cameras are pretty decent, so we'll see. Maybe they'll push out some images if they need any assistance. Let me wipe down the lens real quick. They've taken some people in for questioning, but I don't know, like, at this time if there's going to be any arrests or anything. Right now they don't have anybody identified as shooters yet. But yeah, this is over at the Willow Creek Apartments. We just heard from HPD, so if you missed it, I'm going to go ahead and in the video so you guys can catch word from officials. You know, our HPD homicide detective spoke to us, gave us a briefing, gave us some details. Not much is known at this time, just what he repeated, you know, pretty much that somebody had been shot. Happened somewhere inside the apartment complex, real close to the tiendita, the little convenience store. There's a convenience store at these apartments somewhere in the middle of the complex. Prayers going up, friends. Southeast Houston. This happened around 4 p.m. Please be safe and be advised. This is Grizzy reporting live here off of Gulf Creek and Office City, Southeast Houston. Really close to 45 and 610 area. Be advised, be safe, friends. If you have any information, reach out to the HPD Homicide Division, or you can call Crime Stoppers. Prayers going up. I got to see the mother and some of the family members, and man, my heart goes out to them, man. All this senseless violence. Crime scene units are also still here. They remain at the scene. They're still investigating. Perimeter still sectioned off. They, you know, I guess the medical examiner's most likely going to be en route soon too. And that's the vehicle. The victim went inside he was actually shot outside the vehicle, and he passed away inside the vehicle. Y'all be safe.